It's the Wickersham Leader Show with today's episode, Zany to the Max. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Wickersham Leader Show. It's been a while, I know. I was planning on spending yesterday getting my internet upgraded, but it turns out these old houses don't support the new wiring, so we're not going to be able to get that thing upgraded just right now. The only way it would work is if, I don't know, is if I somehow, like, managed to upgrade the wiring, which would be, according to their estimate, anywhere in between $300 and $2,000. Now, I don't know about you, but that's kind of insane of a price difference. Like, you know? Like, that's the... If somebody asked you how much a sandwich costs and you said somewhere in between $3 and $20, they would say you're nuts. But then again, I don't know how this works, so you'll have to, you'll have to forgive me a little bit. In any case, today we're continuing our portrait of Yakko Warner, because last time, I started my attempt at doing this about, like, I don't know, about, like, halfway, instead of doing the whole thing at once, to try to see if I can have some more time on the back end. But then my internet died earlier today, so maybe I do need that upgrade anyway. You know, it never ends. It never ends, does it? In any case, I need to get this one done today because, to be honest, I'm a little sick of having it sit around on my computer not being finished. So, without any further ado, let's get this portrait completed because I am desperate to have it done. Now, last time we left off, Yakko was pretty much complete with all of the general shapes in place for him. Nothing really wrong going on here. But we still have all of the shading to do. So I think we're going to start with the easiest part, which should be the nose, and then we'll work out from there. Try to get a good idea of the kind of lighting we're going to do. Now, the interesting thing about this red nose is that he always had it. Even in the bits in the cartoon where they show them in, like, the 1930s, they still had the red nose. And other characters also had the red nose. It's not something that's really unique to them either. I'm thinking like this purplish color. Something a little darker. Let's see how that plays. Okay, no, I get it. Hold on. Just play around with a little bit of it. Yeah, that's about the right amount, I think. Maybe a little more down here. And then we go in with the undershading, which is like a very, very light reverse lighting that goes on the, like, the underside of objects. Yeah, I kind of like that. And then, of course, we've also... Wait, didn't this song just play? Ah, whatever. And, of course, we also have the big red shine of the nose. Or the big white shine of the nose. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. Let's try doing a solid shape instead. Okay, maybe I'll just draw it by hand instead. Let's try this. Trying to make this connect back to its original shape is always a pain. You can see how it's affected the eyes too. There we go. Let me just fill that in. I found an interesting way of doing this. Just kinda... Let me try this. What if I try a little bit more of a pink? Excuse me. There we go. Okay, hold on. No, maybe not. Let me... Oh, I think I see. And then we just add a little bit more of this, like, darker pink into the center here, very lightly. Nah. What if I just try to do an erase type thing? Will that work? No, it's not playing well with it. Okay, well then what if I just... You could also try just blurring it. And then... not sure. Okay, well then let me try... Let's just try going in with the white shine first then, see how that plays. That does look a little nicer, doesn't it? Yeah, we can do that. We can work with that one. Let me try this again. And then go around the underside for a little bit more. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I can play with this. Yeah, that can work. Now, go back to this dark color and add just a little bit. Ooh, add just a little bit more to the top. Just a little. No, hold on. I don't want to do it like that. I wanted to... Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think there's our nose. It's a little unfortunate that we can't seem to smooth this little bump here out. That seems to be the way it always is for me, though. Okay, that's a little better. Alright, now, let's go for the face. Not sure how exactly to play around with the eyes. And let's see, what color do we want to use to shade the face area? I'm thinking some, like, a little blue. Let's try that. Okay, no, I think I can... Yeah, I can work with this. A little blue works nicely. Adds some color while keeping the general shape accurate. Let me try to put this tablet a little higher up. Oh, that's much better. Now I feel better about... Let's see now. We want to kind of follow the general idea here. We don't want it to be too big, but we also don't want it to be too small. Because we've also got to do the other things I mentioned earlier, like the counter shading and things like that. Or the counter lighting. Yeah. Okay. I like this. I think I like where this one's going. But this side should have a little more. Question is how much more? Maybe. Yeah, alright. Let's try with that one. Now let's go into the mouth area, which I want to do separately. What can I do to make this? Maybe I could just... What if I fill this all in first, and then we kind of work a little backwards from how I'm used to? Like... See, I'm learning as I make these a lot of the time. Alright, let me try going back instead then. Let's take a little bit of a better look at the colors I was putting out there. Let me use that blue color for this one. Okay. You know what? Yeah, that's kind of working. Although, hang on. Oop, don't do that. I think this one needs that darker gray color. can also see up here that I missed a spot. But hang on a second, I gotta fix that then. There we go. Oh. There we go. This whole area is just gonna kind of look weird for a while until I can really fix it. So just bear with me for a minute. No, maybe, just definitely not on there. That's way too dark for this. It's just, I feel like there's something missing. Something that would elevate this, you know? Something that would really give this, like, a kick. That's too much. See, that white is too much. So what we can do instead is we can have a full white go on and then work from there. Let me check something real quick. I have reference material I need to look at, you know, so, Alright, nope, alright. So I was wondering, should I try to make it look like the eyes are sunken in? And I think I'm gonna go with no. I'm not gonna go for the, I'm not going to go for making the eyes look like they rest inside of a socket like I've done before. I think for these it would be best if I didn't. Let me go back to the skin for a second. Or the face skin. I got a shade under the nose, but I don't want it to look like he has a mustache. I could angle it a certain direction, that might be better. I don't want to make the nose look like it's huge either, right? Like, it should look more or less like it's resting comfortably on the front of his face. But it is very easy to get caught up in that. Okay, let me go really dark on this one. And then I go in with the eraser. I kind of like that. Yeah. Though I do think I want to play around with this a little more. Okay, yeah. Now let's try adding a little bit of a highlight on the sides here. It's that counter lighting thing I was talking about earlier. It adds some sheen to the face. Gives it a real nice look. See? Gives it a little bit more three-dimensionality. I don't want to put it everywhere, but I want to have it on enough of these. And we're even going to put it on the back, although it's not going to be that big a deal over there. See, we don't want it to follow the whole shape perfectly like an outline. We want to give it some sense of three-dimensionality. I gotta do something about this eye, because this eye over here has been bothering me. Hold on. I don't know if that works. Let me keep going until I get to around a shape that I like here. That'll have to do, I think. Just very gently coax the curve. That'll do. Yeah, that should work. Alright, back to the face. Now, more of this white shine as the counter shine over here. Is there a way that I can do... Let me think. Hold on, I think Krita might have some vector stuff I can use to make the eyes. Alright, let me try putting in eyes using... Oh, now I see. Hello there, Scotty. Welcome. Alright. Okay, I get it, I think. You know it's me? I mean, no, I just read your username. What is this tool called? Dynamic brush, freehand path? No. Is that the guy from the show? Well, yeah, he is a guy from a show. But I can't seem to get these shapes right. Is there like a... Okay, let's try this. Oh my gosh. Why haven't I been using vector... Why haven't I been using vector graphics this whole time? It gets the perfect shapes I want. Hang on, put this on a new vector layer. That's it. That's, oh my gosh, that's what I want. Although... making them separate might be a necessity for the right now. Yeah. And for this longer one, move it more to the right, because I want him to look more like he's looking at you. That's better. Oh my gosh, why haven't I been using the... Oh my gosh, why haven't I been using vector tools before? I feel like such a dunce. Like, this makes perfect ellipses. Do you like DuckTales? Yeah, I like DuckTales well enough. Never got around to watching the original, though. Alright, let's try it again, but this time let's add the little ones. Oh my gosh. Another one. Holy cow! It's perfect! It's exactly what I need! Oh my gosh, it looks so much better! Ooh! Wow. That looks so much better. Okay, well. Those are the eyes. And I guess just for comparison's sake, hold on. Group these together. But what? Although I will say that I should probably. There we go. I could also move this one to the right a little bit. There we go. Ooh. Alright. Well, sorry, let me get back to your question. As far as Roblox is concerned... Roblox, no. DuckTales. I've seen both the original and the new version of DuckTales. Not all the way through mine, but I've seen enough of both shows. I like them both. But I don't know. Personally, I think I like the original one more. Not for any real reason other than that. I guess I prefer less story, more adventures. It's kind of hard to say. Also, I guess I'm just not personally a fan of Huey, Dewey, and Louie being different from each other. I understand that a lot of people like them being different from each other. And I don't disagree with the idea of, I don't disagree with the idea of differentiating them so that they don't all appear to be the same. I don't know, I just prefer Huey, Dewey, and Louie, Donald's nephews, not Huey, Dewey, and Louie as their own individual characters. But that's just a me thing, so don't worry too much about what I think in that aspect. Okay, well now we can finally see where the mouth ends and the teeth begins, and I'm realizing that I moved that thing too far down. Give me a second. Where is it? Oh, it should be near the top, shouldn't it? There it is. Gotta move this back. Only thing we gotta do here is erase all this stuff. There we go. I think. Let me zoom in even more, just to be sure. Alright, yeah, it's looking good. Now, where was I? Oh yes, the mouth. Now, I'm not too worried about this. Yeah, okay. And then from here, we can add in the gaps in the teeth. I don't think we'll need too many. Should be fine with just a couple. Wearing the same clothes as... Oh, you're talking about Launchpad. Well, we're both pilots, so it makes sense. You're not drunk today. Oh, good. Good that you could pay attention, I suppose. I mean, even if you were, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. me try my best at, like, getting in on here. You have a planes license? I mean, I don't not have one. I mean, look. I can't go to the TMV, the Toon's movement Veeple, because they won't, they won't give me my license. So I had to make one. All right, despite being Toons, they could sometimes be stupid bureaucracy in the way. Nope, not like that. Too much. You did this, or respected artist never had talent for this sort of thing. Oh yeah, no, this is me. I've been doing these Toon portraits for over a year now, and as of late, I've wanted to make sure that I'm doing them as well as I can. So I recently split up the process into 2 separate streams. But if this takes too long, we might be looking at a third. Yeah, I like how those teeth came out. Pretty good, I'd say. Yeah. Alright, now let's move on to the back of the mouth. Do you BFDI? No, I don't watch any object shows. Not for me, personally. But, more power to you if you watch them. I have an immense respect for all forms of animation out there. I mean, I have to, right? Us Toons, we don't get respect. Have you seen how many movies they're remaking with humans instead? Toons are losing jobs because they're giving all these movies to humans. It's an injustice, I tells ya. Let me check something. Oh, well, thank you there for about the teeth comment. I mean, yeah, I try to do shading on everything. I'm not really done with the face yet. I've got to do the inside of the mouth, and then I think once I finish up this little lip down here, we'll be good to move on. But yeah, nowadays I'm taking longer to work on my pieces and make sure that I'm doing it all correctly. Let's see, what do I need? Oh, right, yeah, I know what I'm looking for now. Hang on. Okay, I see the picture. Something like this. Then we go in here. Or maybe it's the other way around. Yeah, and then we can go in with an even darker color and... Maybe not that color. I think I want it to still be a deep crimson. Alright, yeah. That might be a little much. Yeah, we can play with that. And then, of course, there's the tongue. You face reveal? This is my face. I'm a Toon from Toontown. We look like this. Well, we look like almost anything. You ever seen any cartoon ever made? Chances are they were born in Toontown. Learn a bit of Serbian, or Bosnian or Croatian. As long as you're not teaching me how to swear, that's fine. I don't really want to swear. It's not for me. Let's try more of a red. Oh, that looks better. Yeah. Then of course we gotta erase this to make sure that it... We can learn that when I get a bit drunk again. Oh, great. No, beautiful. Would you like to learn anything specific? How about the Serbian word for cartoon? Is it the same as English? Because I know a lot of languages borrow English words for that one. Alright, now that I've done the mouth, I can see the areas of color that I need to add to this. Are those languages written in, like, Cyrillic, like Russian, or are they in Latin? Or are they in Latin letters, like English? You gonna do the full body? Nope, the portrait stops here. All of my portraits are more or less like that. Those two other are only Latin. Oh. Can you make a background? I will make a background. Don't worry. There will be a background. These things take time. There's a lot of stuff that goes into doing a picture like this. Lots of lighting, lots of tricks of the eye to give it a three-dimensional feel. Oh. Okay, so let me try to pronounce that. Katani. Katani or Kurtak? What are you gonna do for fun? Well, mine do this for fun a lot of the time. Well, not a lot of the time. Video games capture my interest a lot, but I love doing this. I love making art. It's been a passion of mine ever since I was a youngin'. And more importantly, what's an even bigger passion of mine pertaining to that is cartoons. Let me tell you, man, Toons are the best. Now, that's not me being offensive, it's just the truth. Sorry to all you humans out there, but cartoons are awesome. And Toons are what makes it really special. Everyone from Felix to Cat to Inuyasha. They're all Toons, and they all make people smile and enjoy stories. They work harder than some of the biggest people in the biz. And because we're not human, we live a lot longer, too. I think we're done with the face. I think that's all pretty much where I want it to be. Or maybe a little more down here. Yeah. That's pretty much where I want it to be. Nice. So now we've got the glove. So the face was the really big, complicated piece. Of course, none of them are easy, but CZ like Zucker in German, and Kurtak, Zertani, and Kurtach. So Zertani, and Zertach. Interesting. Zertani and Zertach, right? Do I do the R like that? Background. I'm gonna get to the background. I haven't finished the main person in the portrait yet. Give it some time. It'll come. It'll come. Alright, well, the face is done. We'll get to the head later. I want to get to the glove first. Ah, all of a sudden, the finger appears. Now I know what I'm dealing with. The gloves can be pretty simple stuff, because we want to keep that nice big white color for the most of it. But the shading part and making sure that all the lights play nice can be a little difficult, but that's okay. Because you get a lot of mileage out of doing this. But now that we've got all of it in place, so I can see where the rest of them are, we can try to get in our shading underneath. We want the darkest color we can get for this part here. Really show there, yeah, really get in the differentiation and split between the top and the bottom part of the glove. And then curve all the way around for the rest of it. Give it a nice little tweaking here. And then on the bottom, give it some more of that dark color. And you get some real nice, yeah, you get some nice shape language, because see how round it looks? And of course, then we also go back in and we do the counter shading, which is this little light here. There it is. And you can see how, when you zoom out, you can see how it really feels three-dimensional. Now, back to the thumb area. Then we try our best here to see if I can get a nice cleanup on all this. There we go. Then we're gonna add another one underneath to really, there we go. We're gonna add another underneath to try to get that same vision we had before with the sleeve. Difference is, though, I gotta be a little more manual about it. We must be careful so that we follow the lines. And then same thing here. Really get in there. Yeah. There we go. And then, same thing as the other side. Go in with the light. The light color. This could be a little darker than I think. Let me try. Yeah, let's try getting that real dark color in again. then, with our white, we'll do the same thing. Okay. Yeah, I can work with this. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that can work. Now, we gotta do the same for all the fingers. Now, this should be relatively simple because all of the fingers are basic oval shapes. So following the pathway they make should be simple. Now let me go back to this because you can see now the shading styles will clash a little. And a nice curve that follows the... There we go. Get a little of this here. We don't want it to be too harsh. It's also, I guess it's a little difficult to really figure out how this shading is going to, how the shading looks when the background's pretty much the same color as the shading on the hand. But, you know, those things happen. That's better. Yeah, we don't want it to be too terribly dark. Top 10 weird emojis. Why is the male sign but not the female sign on there? And what makes the pride flag emoji weird? I mean, I guess the fact that it's on a stick instead of not being on a stick. And why is the R18 emoji weird? I don't get it. Alright, then we've got 2 more fingers. You ran out of ideas? Well, you don't need to have ideas. Why don't you mean, if you really want to have something to say, you could just ask about me, what I'm drawing, what the characters are like, that sort of thing. That's always a good go-to. Ooh, this is going to be a bit of a problem if I don't do something about this to prevent it from kind of blending all together. See, when you're caught up in the shading, sometimes you'll get a little too much stuff in the center of it, you know? Excuse me. Let's see here. That might work. No, actually, I can kind of make it work. Alright, hold on. Let me see if I can get a good line on the shading on here, and then I can worry about the rest later. Oh, and here's another thing that keeps happening to me. Yep. I missed a spot. There we go. Is there pieces missing? second. Okay, so one of the other ones is not... Wait a minute, but... Oh, there we go. There we are. It's just I end up looking and looking for, like, what is causing that? Okay. Now for the last one. A little more down here. There we go. I think that's pretty much the best I'm gonna do with this finger, with this hand right now. I think that's about as close as I'm gonna get. Yeah, I'll take it. Maybe just a little bit more over here. All right, yeah. Well, that'll be fine, I think. That should be fine. Okay, now, what's left? The body. So everything else from here on out is all this other stuff is all the same color, which means that we'll all be shading it more or less the same way. And shading black can be very hard, because you know, their color is black, which means I've already started with the darkest color we have available. So I'm pretty much working in reverse here, you know? Let's see. Here's a good one. Yeah, something like that. Now, I do use reference material. You'll find that almost all artists do. It's not cheating. It's not like gaming the system. You're not like a better person as an artist because you didn't use reference materials. It's important to know that pretty much forever, artists will almost always be using reference materials. And I can see that I've missed a spot. Whoops. There we go. Now I have a much better look at the reference material I need to see. Alright, so... not so much white. Add a little more blue to it. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, get in there. Try to... Okay, a little under here, try to get that. this right? Yeah, I think this is right, but let's keep going. Ooh, yeah, that blue is nice. Alright, yeah, I like how these colors play with each other. Yeah, and I don't think I have to do a whole lot else to this to make that work. I think just making sure that the general shapes on the inside are nice. I think that's gonna be fine. So yesterday I saw the new Beetlejuice movie. I liked it. I actually thought it was pretty funny and well put together. I mean, my goodness, Michael Keaton really can, still put his act together and move up there, even though he's like, what, 70? Wasn't expecting that, honestly. But, nah, he's pretty much still got it. Works pretty well, honestly. I wasn't expecting any of that. Alright. It's been like 40 years since the last Beetlejuice movie, so I'm shocked that they can do it well. Let me try to put this one on the back. Let me try to put this lighting on the back here as well. Can you watch The Wild Robot or Transformers 1? Oh, I do want to watch The Wild Robot. That one looks like it's going to be fun. Every so often, DreamWorks comes out with a movie that's actually pretty good. It's just they're always they're a very inconsistent studio. I mean, after all, Shrek 2 came out the same year as Shark Tale, and I don't think I need to tell you how bad Shark Tale is. How are we feeling about the head? I think I like it. Now, where's the... Okay, there's his arm. And there's his torso. Now, a couple of things I think we want to do here. Something like this, maybe? See, but that's too much, isn't it? It's okay, we can turn it down. Or maybe not. No, we can tone it down. Yeah, tone it down a smidge. I suppose it's quite a coincidence because yesterday was the 31st anniversary of the Animaniacs. I mean, who doesn't like this? You know, I don't... Not really met anybody who hates this show outright. Now, there are a lot of characters in the show that people probably hate. But the thing as a whole, I don't know, most people at least like Pinky and the Brain. Yeah, there we go. You can see that this is... So, my monitor up here that I'm looking at is slightly different from my monitor on my tablet down here, so I have to look between the two to make sure that the colors are playing nice and that I get the things I want. I also need to make sure that these are... Hold on, I need to make sure that these are also blending. Alright, yeah. Now we just gotta get that last arm. erase underneath the glove. Let me get in closer. Okay. A little bit of this to ease off. Yeah. Same on the underside. Alright, so now I'm looking back over here, and this whole thing's kind of a mess. Because I can see there's a lot of stuff that needs to be cleaned out. A little bit of erasing never hurt anyone. Well, I mean, there was that guy Doodle Bob. Ooh, I can also see that there is some stuff right here. Yeah, I need to erase that. Just go in and try to smooth this out a little bit, including up here. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I like that. I think that's our Yakko done. Whew. Okay, now Yakko is done. So let's then take this opportunity to add in a background. Question. Of course, I tend to do the backgrounds a little more simply. You know, I don't want to do something crazy detailed. But let's take a look to see if we can find something. Okay. Yeah. I got an idea. Something like this, I think. Yeah, that could work. And then we fill it all in. Then go for the red. And then underneath that, and cap that off with a nice blue sky. Okay. So for our water tower here, add a lot of shine to it. Because that color I started with was absolutely not the main color. And this also keeps in line with the, with where the light source is coming from. Then, up and above. Oh, nope, nope, nope. I will add one more thing up here. It needs to be the same color as that. Yeah, one more up there. And there's the water tower. The top of it, I should say. We can also add one more little white line here to help differentiate the two sides. I'm gonna try to do it a little more like, yeah, like that. Just gives the slightest little inkling. Yeah, there we go. And we more or less want to do the same thing with the stuff in the back. Hello, Alana. Let's see. Welcome to the stream. We're just about wrapping up here, because we've got just a background to do. Oops. Accidentally pulled that all the way over. Just quietly and quickly erase Awesome. Same thing with these down here. Looks like the character's trying not to fall asleep. I don't know, his eyes are pretty wide open, I should think. Unless you mean me, and that's just because I'm looking down. I got my tablet right here. Who's kind of annoyed? The character thingy? You're gonna need to be more specific. That doesn't... The one that VTubers use. Are you talking about me? When you're talking about me, you can talk about me, you know. Alright, and I think from there we're good enough to slap on some clouds. And for the backdrop, I say we add just a smidgen of light changing as it goes down. There we go. Well, it's a little late to change the arms, wouldn't you say? Can the object blink? What object? Oh, jeez, I'm getting a phone call. 1 second, fellas. Alright, I'm back. Now, let me see. Make sure we get... Yeah, there we go. Alright, yeah. I think we're good. That's it. Ugh. Now I just need to sign it. Oh. Seems simple enough. Right. Maybe a little more like... There we go. And one more. The black computer. Are you talking about my typewriter? Then we just copy, paste, and fill it with black. There we go. Then we gotta erase all these other lines I forgot to get rid of before, but now I can see them. Then... there we go. Yep. All right, that's what we're going with. And then we'll just add a little tiny bit of something in the center there. Just a little. Nah, that doesn't really work. We'll just leave it like this. Alright, well, that's the portrait done of Yakko Warner. Whew. Isn't that something, huh? I quite like how this one turned out. Came out pretty much exactly that whatever you could hope for. Alright, yeah, that's fine there. Whew, I got some really nice shading pieces in, and I got the face especially. I like how that one looks. And I learned something about vector graphics, so that should help me draw eyes for should help me draw eyes next time. Oh. Well, that's all from me for today. I enjoyed doing this one. It feels nice to have it complete. Tomorrow we'll be starting Kingdom Hearts Recoded, which is the next Kingdom Hearts game I have yet to get my hands on. I have yet to do. And then, oh, and then there's also going to be a poll for next week's character that I'm going to be drawing, with this theme being Shonen Jump. So I hope you guys are excited for that. I'll be seeing you all later. Have yourselves a very good afternoon and a good night, and that's all.